Hey everyone, Chris here from Geekspire.com. You're watching part 2 of our TERA closed beta character class preview series. And today we're looking at the Sorcerer. So as you may have already can tell, I've swapped out the Vapori race for the High Elf this time. So this is a High Elf race. Very over-eccentric and let's just say prettified, as it is an Asian developed MMO, but coolest thing about Sorcerer, I gotta say, is this right here. This is the weapon of the Sorcerer. It's like this little spinny disc, and whenever you attack, you use that, you sort of like manipulate that around, and it's so cool. I've never seen anything like this before, and I just think it's really awesome. But yeah, so this is sort of a basic attack of the Sorcerer, this sort of fireball shot, just like Archer had its arrow shot, now we got a fireball attack, which is easily spammable, and that's good to know. But one thing I should note is that when you start as a Sorcerer, you do not have an escape, unlike the Archer did. So your first two abilities you start is you have your Fireball attack, and then you have this ability called Flame Pillar, which is a close range, fire pillar attack, and it does a lot of damage. But you got to take that risk of being right in the face of the enemy. So you don't really get an escape until you level up a bit. So you gotta play a little bit more cautiously as a Sorcerer than you would an Archer. But other than that, let's see what else we got. So we got basically Fireball spam. Plays very similar to the Archer. Keep your distance, spam your stuff, and if he gets close, just... Oh, I wasn't even in range, because it only hits 3 meters. So you gotta You gotta make sure that you're in range and it's actually gonna hit. And if he gets too close, backstep and get away. You do eventually learn the backstep, which is good to know. That guard just came and helped me out. Right on. The most interesting ability I find so far in the early kit of the Sorcerer is the Magma Ball, I believe it's called. Let me see. Oh, Magma Bomb. So, Magma Bomb is an ability that automatically shoots out, I'm just going to use it here, shoots out 10 meters in front of you and does a blast 3 meters around. So the interesting thing with Magma Ball is that you can't really aim it. So if I like point down, it's not like you can aim it. It's always going to go the same distance. So it's an ability that you have to use in conjunction with paying attention to how far you are from the enemy and whatnot, and making sure that it's going to land and actually hit, so you don't like waste mana by casting it. So, for example, so if I'm here, target him, 15, 14, 13, boom, I hit him with it because it was within the sort of range. So you gotta be cautious with what you're using here as a Sorcerer. Other abilities we have this. Let's go fight the bigger group. I don't like him. We got this. I believe it's called Time Gyro, where it works on the same principle as the Arrow Volley of the Archer class. So you activate it, you can target up to 3 enemies with it, and then it stuns them, just immobilizes them completely for a couple seconds. So it's good for like waves like this. You can keep some of them off your back. I will say though, the Fire Pillar, even though you have to use close range, it does a lot of damage for sure. It's definitely something. Boom. Magma Bomb in the face. Getting close. Boom. Burn him down. Very nice. Sorcerer also has a trap. So I'm going to lay a trap. It's called Painful Trap. Has a cast time, so it's really careful. You gotta make sure you cast it whenever you have a lot of distance. But it's a trap that lasts, I believe it's 10 seconds, and anybody who walks into the trap gets blown up. So really cool. That's some good AoE damage. Also works if everybody's already in the trap and you want to take the risk. You can cast it and blow up everybody inside the circle. Very nice. We also have the most recent ability I got is, I believe it's Freeze Shot, or sorry, Ice Needle. So Ice Needle is long range, ice shot. I just hit the wrong enemy, but that's okay. I'll pull these guys. Long range, single target. I think it can hit multiple enemies though. I'm not entirely sure on that. Yeah, there it goes. It hits multiple enemies. But and causes slow, so that's always good. Let's this guy. Slow moving though, so I'd be careful with that. And so also in the early kit of the Sorcerer, we also have our first sort of, I guess, buff. I'd say it's called mana infusion. Has a long cast time. Oh, wrong ability. So it's long cast time. So you activate it after 4 seconds. It causes the Sorcerer to regen mana at a pretty high rate. So it's really good if you need to regen that mana after a long fight, or you can cast it preemptively when you start a fight. Either way, works out really well. Oh, see, look at that. See, he actually dodged my ability because he ran away. Oh, that was annoying. But yeah, so overall, that's a brief intro look to the Sorcerer. A lot of high damage abilities, but a little bit more specialized. You have to really think a little bit more if you're going to play the Sorcerer than if you're going to play the Archer. But as always, if you want any more information on TERA, you can go to TERA.onmass.com, the official website. If you're watching this on YouTube, give us a thumbs up, comment down below. Let us know if you're as excited about TERA as we are here. And be sure to tune in for the next character class. And I'll see you next time.